Hello and welcome back to DIY My Way. One maintenance item that's easy to overlook on a tractor is the maintenance of the battery. So in this video I'll cover some basic battery maintenance and how I use an intelligent trickle charger like this to help maintain my battery. I also have a small project around this that I'll share with you. The battery in my tractor has a sight glass that lets me check the overall health of the battery. Green means fully charged, black means it needs to be charged, and white means it's time to replace the battery. To maintain the health of my battery, I have a smart charger that keeps it in tip-top shape. If you're not familiar with smart battery chargers, then let me tell you a bit about them. There are several different makers of them, such as BMK, which makes mine, and NOCO, which is a popular maker of smart chargers. Smart chargers will work with flooded, gel, maintenance-free, and AGM batteries. They are typically available in 1, 2, 5, and 10 amp models, and they are capable of charging up to 230 amp hour batteries if you have a 10 amp model. I have links to the BMK 5 amp smart charger and the NOCO 5 amp smart charger in the video description. However, you should pick a unit that can handle the amp hour rating of the biggest battery you have on a vehicle. Smart charger functions include restoring and maintaining battery health through a process called desulfation, which removes lead sulfate deposits that reduce the life and efficiency of batteries. They also function as a typical charger that charges the batteries up to the rated current capacity of the charger, which is 5 amps in the case of my charger. Finally, they serve as a trickle charger to keep your battery fully charged. This can be especially helpful if your tractor is stored in cold weather. There are typically 4 stages that smart chargers follow. Stage 1 is the process of desulfation through an 18-volt pulsing charge. Once that's complete, stage 2 is bulk charging, where the battery is charged at the highest current level until the battery reaches 80%. Stage 3 is called absorption, where the battery is charged at a declining current level until it reaches 100%. And stage 4 maintains the full charge through a small pulsing trickle charge. Here's a graphical representation of the 4 stages. Smart chargers are easy to use. Just connect the red clamp to the battery's positive terminal and the black clamp to the negative terminal. Then plug the charger into an outlet or an extension cord. By the way, don't leave the charger sitting on the battery. I'm just doing it for the convenience of the demonstration. Smart chargers typically have a set of charging indicators. The blinking 100% means the battery is almost fully charged. Once it's fully charged, all 4 lights will be on continuously. In addition to the charge level indicators, there's a power indicator and a caution indicator that will flash if the polarity is wrong or stay on if the battery is defective. Also, don't forget to make sure there's plenty of ventilation when charging lead-acid batteries indoors because they produce explosive gases during charging. While it's great to have a smart battery charger, it's a little inconvenient on my tractor because I have to pull this open up the hood, and then connect it up. So I'd like an easier way to do that. And they actually do, in the kit with this particular smart battery charger, includes a little harness that lets me attach it to the batteries, then has a little quick connector that matches this one right here. You can see that, so that I can connect it. The problem with this is it is too short. If this is connected up here, it basically is only long enough to hang just right there off the front. And that's not really a good place for it. I'd rather have the connector right about here. Say like about this. Right about there. That way I can put the charger on the floorboard here and connect it up, and I don't have to open up the hood. But the one thing I have to do is I'm going to have to make an extension for this. That's what I'm going to do next. First, I'll have to see how much extension wire I'll need from my roll of 14 gauge 2-conductor wire. About that much right there. By the way, I'm making an extension cable because I have the materials on hand to do it. But you can buy an extension cable instead, like this standard SAE connector cable for the BMK charger, or this proprietary extension cable for the NOCO charger. See the video description for links to each. Next, I cut the harness in the middle. Then I strip about a 1/4 inch of insulation off the ends of all the wires. and crimp it all together with barrel connectors. I would have put heat shrink tubing over them if I had had the right diameter, but alas, I did not. Oh well, I'll be covering the cable with 3/8" wire loom, so that's something. There it is with the wire loom on it. I feed the SAE connector in through the same hole that the other wires leave the battery area. Then feed it along the same path as the other wire loom that goes toward the fuse block. I secure it with several zip ties. Time to disconnect the battery. Always disconnect the negative first to avoid possible chaos, death, and destruction. I then connect the red wire from the charging harness to the battery connector and remove the battery connector from the battery post so I can clean the post and the connector while I have the opportunity. Next, the negative post and connector get cleaned. Then I tighten up the positive connector. Now I put the negative connector back on the post and connect the black charging harness wire to the negative battery connector. And tighten the connector to the post. With the wiring harness extension, my charger connects easily and sits comfortably on the tractor's floorboard while charging. So this is going to be great. I now have a way to keep my battery maintained without having to take off my loader or open up the hood. Just plug it up and go. I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, please click that like button, leave a comment, and by all means, please subscribe. If you want to know when I post new videos, click that little bell. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.